Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jonas Engelhardt from Capgemini Invent, and today I will be showing you the CDApp, so centralized decentralized application, that's I think the word for it, which we have developed as part of the Celo and Huobi hackathon 2022. This project is called Ipanema, it's open source, and we will be sharing the link to the repository in the description under this video, and then you can start building immediately and start using this immediately. We have developed a small centralized dApp to cater to some needs which we have identified with our customers, and we have produced a small front end and the back end and the corresponding smart contract to take loans on the blockchain. So just give me one moment to let's picture this image. I want to get a loan on the blockchain in Web3 to do something which is of my business. And now at the moment, as it is now, I have three options, right? I can go to a decentralized finance app and take out an over collateralized loan. But this obviously has the problem that I have to have this collateral with me. Or I can go and take an under collateralized loan, for example with teller finance, but due to the risk modeling, the interest rates might be quite high and not very competitive. Or I might go to the centralized bank I am a customer of right now and already, and take out a loan with them. But we all know the pains of that. It might take a long time to get the access. It might take a long time until I have this money on my bank account, and then it's fiat. So I don't have a chance to use it in Web3. First, I have to send it to an exchange, and this is associated with waiting times, fees, and risk as well. And then after 1 or 2 weeks at max, I have this money on my wallet. Now, this obviously is not very nice for me as a consumer, and also it's not a very nice service to offer as a bank. So with the app we have developed, banks can use this to offer loans on the blockchain to their customers and have this done immediately as a very, very nice product. So what we have developed, let me just show you through the smart contract, right? As I said, we have a front end, a back end, and we have the smart contract, but let's just take a very brief look at the smart contract. And let's also just take a look at the most important functions and obviously the most important struct. Right, so the central architecture, or the central, one could say the spine of this app is this contract, is this struct where we save all the information about this loan. Right, so we have the timestamp until when it has to be repaid, the interest amount, the loan amount, the contract address of this ERC20 token in which the loan has to be taken, and obviously the borrower. And then we have a mapping to the addresses, so this smart contract can handle multiple loans. And let's just go through the normal workflow, right? There's a lot of deviations which are possible, but let's just go through how it would be normal. So these are just the events, these are not very interesting. And then the first interesting function is this one, where the bank has come to an agreement with the customer about a loan to be offered, and it's going to offer this loan. It's going to put the money already on the blockchain. So if the customer goes afterwards, and we can go to this function right now, and take this loan and accept the terms, everything from this point on is purely smart contract. There's no counterparty risk associated, there's no renegotiations, nothing. There's just two possibilities which can happen, right? Either the customer repays the loan plus the interest amount, or on the other hand, the loan can be liquidated if the timestamp is greater than the repay by timestamp, the agreed time when the loan has to be repaid. So that was a very, very fast overview. If you have any more questions, please don't be afraid to contact us at Capgemini Invent. Here are the persons who have participated in this hackathon. So let's go over right here to our small front end, right? You can see here we have the situation. I want to go with you through the situation where I, as a customer, need some money in Web3, and I want to get this from my bank, right? Which is called Demo Bank, and the product is called Ipanema. Why is it called Ipanema? This is a very cool story. Please ask it to me. Please reach out and let's have a chat. So I'm going to sign in and I can choose a wallet, right? So we have loads of different opportunities. We have loads of different possibilities right here. But for now, let's just go with MetaMask. So I'm going to sign in here, and it's asking me to switch the network to Celo Alpha Yoris testnet. Let's do that. And we can see right here, yeah, mainnet is not supported. Well, yeah, that's true. Let's just switch to the Celo testnet for a moment. And you can see right here, already at the moment, I have in my account, I have round about 10 Celo USD, so that's the stablecoin from Celo. And in this situation, right, I want a loan, I want some more money, I need some more money. So as you can see, this is a live calculation of the interest rate. So if I change the amount, for example, if I want a 10 Celo or even 100 or 1000, you can see how the interest rate changes. But for now, let's just do 3, right? And I can also select a payment date until when I have to repay this, or you will also see the interest rate changing. So let's say I want this loan for 1 year. I need this money for 1 year. And you see that the interest rate has settled in at 1.4%. And also I can select a stablecoin, right? If I want some euros, if I want some real instead. I could obviously choose that, but let's stick to the USD for now. And you can see, this is some data which we have made up, but this is how we imagine the risk modeling, right? There's a balance associated to my account, there's an income and some expenses, and the bank uses this information to understand if they want to give me a loan or not. So I give this I get this loan application out there, and you see right now I have around about 10 CUSD. So after the loan has been agreed, I should have 13, as we have requested 3 CUSD as a loan. And what's happening now is in our app is the backend checks if I could have a loan, and then it's going to offer me this by putting the associated stablecoins on the blockchain. And I will be now able to confirm the transaction. As you remembered in the repo, you already saw this there. I will be able to accept the terms and conditions, and as a part of that, I'm going to be paid the loan amount. Let's wait for this transaction to be mined on the testnet, or Celo in general is very fast. So already we have this here, and you can see that now I have around about 13 CUSD in my wallet, which I will be able to use, and later repay this amount until 2024, right? Plus interest, obviously, you remember 1.4%. So right here, this is 3.042 CUSD. So after I have done with the money whatever I required, I might choose to repay this loan and make the repayment. And now I have to give permission to this app to actually to move these assets out of my account. And there's a small bug here. I have to add a transaction fee manually. So let's put a 1 here, so we actually can give the miners or the validators some money to mine this transaction and add it to the blockchain. So I confirm this transaction, and we are waiting now for the permission to be granted, and then afterwards we will have to accept the transaction, the repay transaction. So let's wait for this to be mined as well. And here I am asked to initiate this transaction. I confirm. And afterwards we should see in my account that there are not any longer around about 13 stablecoins in my wallet, but it should be back to 10, right? A little bit less than I had initially, because obviously I have to repay also the interest amount. So we can take a look, and under the assets you can see I'm back to 10, round about where I started. So thank you very much for having joined this small demo. I hope I was able to convince you that this is a very, very efficient and nice way to get a loan on Web3 and be able to use it right away. And if there are any questions, as I said already, please go to the repository, select our contact and get in touch with us. Thank you very much and see you later.